What's going on, guys? Besides here, and into this video we will dive into the fundamentals that any AD carry should know. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond. If you are any of those ranks, you should watch this video right now. If this is the first time on my channel, my name is Besides and I'm a League of Legends coach. On this channel I will post videos for people that want to improve and get better very fast. So if you want to make sure you don't miss out anything that will happen on this channel, go ahead, like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Before we start the video, if you want a free OPGG review of piece of coaching that is absolutely free, with an OPGG review you can 1. Identify most of your biggest mistakes that hold you back from climbing. 2. What should you do to improve faster? And 3. What are the best champs that you should main in this meta? And more importantly, are the champions that you play good in the meta? Everything for free. What you have to do is right now go ahead on twitch.tv besides lol the stream, follow the stream and say hi, I want some help, and you will get it instantly. Enjoy the video. Second of all, it's against Zeri. You can always jump into Zeri. Yes, if she picks Lulu, it's going to be bad. So there is a chance that it's bad. But since you see your support that is engaged and you see that your champion is good against the enemy AD carry, that's really good. Also, Zac, you can ulti Zac. So I believe in you this game that we can carry this game. Yeah, I don't know who is support. Maybe Zoe. Yeah, Zoe support. So there are challenger players with Zoe support playing, spamming her. So it's not that bad. It's up to you what summon spell you wanna get.
I think I'll just get cleanse.
Because if you get cleanse, I mean, if you don't get cleanse, you can always buffer the W. But if you get cleanse, you can always cleanse the exhaust if they have it, or the ignite, which is good. So anything that you're comfortable. Okay. So what's your plan right here, Meta?
Okay, it's like Xylus against Zac. I don't think Zac will like early gank. Yeah, I think just like try to slow push the first 3 waves. Yeah, like normally I think we should get bullied in lane because they have because it's melee against range matchup in the support. But yeah, I will still try to contest level 2, and like ideally you don't want to leash.
True, because you have Alistar, right? Be very careful. This champion is garbage level 1. So
I know.
Zoe is range support. We need to push as fast as possible. If you get pushed, it's not the end of the world. We can still all in if we don't get poked. But preferably, let's get prio and don't get poked. This is the matchup. Good luck, have fun, Mento. Perfect. So muted approach with Mento, my man here. So let's see how we can make this guy. He's such an amazing player, just a nice person, so he deserves to get higher. Let's see how we're gonna make him diamond. So now what we're gonna do, this is a coaching session where it's muted approach. Muted meaning that I'm gonna mute myself and I'm gonna talk during the game, and I'm gonna talk about every single mistake that he does. The reason why you guys might ask, but he doesn't hear you, this is not coaching. He does not hear me, but he's gonna have the session recorded, so he will be able to see his mistakes, all of his mistakes. If we do live coaching, he's not gonna be able to focus on the game, and if I just overwhelm him with information, he's not gonna be able to focus and play the game correctly. So I want to see what he does, and I wanna analyze it in a muted approach. This is beautiful, and from what I know, Mento is a gifted player in terms of the wave management and the records. We learned this a lot, like we talked about this, so it's very good. So first of all, he goes for a very short leash. I don't like that he levels up E right away. That's not good. I would not level up E. I would just wait a bit when I go in the lane phase, and then I would just not level up first, because I mean the passive can actually screw up your minions. Okay, nice ping. Hope we don't lose experience. Alistar needs to be very melee range if he wants to do that. Okay, so here we're gonna talk about the leash, because the leash was too.
Oh.
We should cleanse a flash here when you get ganked like that, like cleansed. So leash too big, too short, and you go E too fast. If he doesn't go E, guys, If he doesn't go E, he can jump on the Zoe with the W and kill the Zoe. If he gets the jump on the Zoe, Alistar is gonna have more chances to get the slow on her. Well, no. If Tristana starts the W, or if she has the ability to start W right there, what's gonna happen is that she jumps on the Zoe, then Alistar is gonna be able to hit his Q. The chances are increased. Why? It's because, well, you get the slow of the Tristana, so of course you can do that. So it's gonna be amazing. So what he lost right now in the lane phase, he's gonna play with a huge handicap because of that. You'll sub here? That sounds good. That's on 3 count. No problem, 3 mounts. No problem, man. No problem, Daniel. No problem. I think it's better this way because if you just tell him what to do, you won't be able to identify his mistakes. Exactly. I know his mistakes right now, but I wanna see what he does. So far, leashing and the cleanse flash there should be used instantly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, I think that against the Zoe support, going for Blade, Doran's Blade is better because you already know that you're not gonna get poked by Zoes. You're just gonna, like, if you get bubbled, you just get chunked all of your HP, honestly. If you don't get bubbled, you're just gonna be full HP, so I don't think you need sustain. And if you think about it, going for Blade when you have an Alistar is very good because you know that Alistar is gonna, like, engage anyways. And you can always, like, have the extra HP that is flat from the blade is gonna be more beneficial than just gaining the Lord Sword. Beautiful buffering of the W right there. Very good by Mental. Let's see what it's gonna do right here. It's gonna try to push. I don't like that Mental is not trying to stay on the down angle here, close to the Alistar, so the Zoe is unable to really hit the stuff that she has. We're also gonna talk about positioning right here. Positioning 430 with Zoe. We should not have that positioning right there. We're gonna only talk about the important things right now. So theoretically we have a handicap right now, but I think that this game should be very winnable, especially when we have like Noon Quiver. We can always like all in. This is a very good thing to do. Very nice. We have W. Beautiful W by Mento. Flash. No, go. One more. Nice W. One more. Oh, Sui. Oh, I mean Zeri. Ooh, Mento. Okay, and he pushes the wave. He should not push the wave here. Wave is coming into him and he has non-quivering base, so he should not push. But I mean, the fact that he pushes right here is not that bad because he's gonna get more money. So it's actually not that bad. So I'm just thinking, the fact that he pushes, does he get a lot more items here? But does he get anything extra? Well, he's gonna get cloak, so the fact that he pushes here is good. In general, if you can push the way, no, cloak. Yes, okay, perfect. Getting cloak is better. You have a lot more damage. Beautiful. That was amazing. Amazing double Mento. Beautiful,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you.
This is really good. That is a good double, man. That's a good double. Okay, so wave is coming into him. So it's fine that he stayed right there. Oops. It's fine that he stayed right there and he pushed. Even though wave is coming into him, the fact that he stayed, he got cloak. So I think it's nice. I mean, in general, if you're able to push fast enough and if you have enough wave clear, you should always push, even though sometimes you're gonna screw up a freeze. Especially because you're gonna get more money when you wanna recall, right? Flash.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, we need to flash the jump.
Oh, I'm dead. Shit. Didn't think of
Exactly. So let's see what's gonna happen here.
fast here.
Okay, so we're about to lose the wave here. So I think that yeah. So what happened here? We didn't really respect the jungle. Not the best thing in the world. Right now we are playing with the big handicap. So big handicap. It just feels like when I'm watching your replays, Mento, it just feels like you're already like playing with a big handicap, no matter what you're doing in the in the beginning of the in the beginning of the game. It just feels like you're always starting the game with a handicap because either like mechanical execution or like not knowing like the champion really well. So yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen right here. Okay, they're gonna push. Alistar is coming. Alistar is like a pretty good laney phase to play. Very good. And W. You can even flash here. That's good that you flash so you can have the extra jump. I think he's not gonna die easy. Okay, he flashed. You should just push right here really fast. It was pretty good played right here. Definitely better than you usually play mechanically with Tristana. I like the flash as well, so you can actually get the auto reset, the W reset fast. Then you did it, and then you just jumped again. This is very good. Nice. Let's see. You should just attack minions. I wouldn't really use E here because they have so much damage. The fact that you get cloak is very, very nice. I like it. Very good that you don't stay right here. Oh. Okay, so the camera control could be better right here. I think we looked a little bit too fast. We're gonna talk about this for sure.
Sorry, brother, I'm not coming.
Oh?
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is definitely a big
I
thing.
think that vision there, that was kind of stupid from me. Oh shit.
Oh,
Azar is taking over the game.
yeah, there is
Let's just go next, fast.
like really, really strong right now. So we should have jumped right there at 22. 22 minutes. Okay, we're gonna see first what lost the game here first. Okay, so we leash. Sucks, but it is what it is. It didn't ask that you didn't ask, hey, is it okay if I don't leash?
I did at the beginning.
Oh, he said he said no.
Yeah, he said no.
Yeah, but you said okay if not leash. I would like the way you phrase it is also important, right? I think. And you should say, like, first of all, I would say I will give him a reason. Okay, if we don't leash, it will help our lane a lot. Either like this, or you can say lane is lost if we don't. If we do something like this, but you should do is it okay if we don't leash. Lane is lost if we do, because they have Alistar. And then if you decide to leash, one, you missed a click. Okay, you see this click missed?
I did.
Yeah, so here this was like big, because so you do 1, 2. Do you do 2 or do you do 1? 1.
Yeah.
You say 2, 3. You do 3 auto attacks. Yeah, this is not a good leash. You should do 4 auto attacks minimum. 4 auto attacks, because right now, if Alistar is with, like, if you do that, Alistar is with you right now. Alistar is like right here, because you see he stays more. He doesn't stay more. He stays optimally, like a support. But you stayed a lot less, so that's why you go here.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe
you wanna get
like,
to the lane fast, right?
to the lane faster. Yeah.
Yes, but if he's not in the lane, it doesn't matter, basically.
Oh, okay.
So if you decide to leash, just think about, hey, it's okay. We're not gonna stop lane too hard. Maybe they get prio, but let me help the jungle. Don't help her too much, but just try to like, don't give up your jungle. And here you should not level up your E at all. Like, you never level up your E like this. Many cases, and you can tell me from experience, if you level up E like this early, you're gonna lose in 50% of the games. You're gonna lose minimum 1 minion here because of this.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
I was thinking.
you were thinking about pushing. I know, but
Hmm?
if you lose all of the minions, it's not really that worth. Plus, they are not in the lane, so if you don't go E, you can still push even without E. So I would not level up anything, and this is something that you can see in pro play. And also here, right now, if you don't level up anything, Zoe is dead. Why? It's because you double.
Oh, okay.
Right? You stay here, you let her to come here, you double into her, Alistar is gonna Q, easy. But the fact that we go for the E, kind of screw. Look, W now.
But yeah.
I would double right here. I mean, I'll double, if you double right here and you chunk her a little bit, then they're gonna block you right here, and Zed is gonna chunk you. So even if you do this, but then you try to go back to the lane, I think you're gonna be screwed by Zed poke, because we have an Alistar. So either way, it's bad. You lost the lane very hard on the leash.
Okay. But I was wondering why was he like staying there all the time? Couldn't he just like couldn't he just like walk straight to the lane here?
He probably was thinking about Zoe is gonna be greedy, he's gonna walk up right here and he can Q. Probably something like this.
Okay.
He was looking to kill Zoe. So we lost a lot at leash. Be very careful. This was definitely big. Positioning with Zoe. I know you don't play against Zoe too much, but when you
No.
play against Zoe, you don't, well, first of all, you don't stay here. You
Mm.
stay right here.
I mean, like staying left is like the I would say the standard.
Yes, the
Like
standard, yes, but
ADC.
not against
So
Zoe.
that's what I'm used to. That's why I'm
Yes.
getting hit by the bubble so much.
And also here, you should not stay on this angle. Zoe's gonna Q here. Like this is how her Q works. You should stay in the middle. Like you should stay in the middle of the minions. Look. If this is Zoe, you don't stay on the same angle. If this is Karma, think about Karma. If she has Mantra Q, you don't stay here with Karma. Face to face. You wanna stay into the wave or like right here. But into the wave or behind the wave is usually best. This is the positioning. Then we push. You go forward. Okay, wait. Didn't pay attention to this. But you're crashing away into the tower. We can also recall here. This is a cheater. You have only 770, so you can only get longsword and dagger. But I mean, so what's the problem here with this recall, in your opinion?
Like if I recall, then Alistair has nothing to do because
He can commit, no?
yeah.
Exactly, and he has a good like Syndra setup with Alistar.
Okay.
So
because I saw both are roaming top.
I see. Yeah, Alistar can just move, or he can even go recall with you if he has like minimum 300 gold. But the concept is, usually you want to stay until you have non-quiver, but in specific situations when you have huge wave into the tower and you know that if you recall right now, you're gonna get back to the laning phase and Zeri won't be able to push out her wave and recall in time, then you can recall. So here is waste of tempo.
Okay. I was thinking like maybe like let the wave come back and then all in, but I could have still done it with cheater recall.
Even better with that, yes.
True.
And this was I was so happy, man, when I did this W. This is the first W. I was so happy. Look, you did W, like this is the first W that you did good.
Like this is like my normal W actually.
Yeah, I could have done it a little bit more.
Like sometimes I don't hit them like as clean, but
I think you did good. I think you did good.
Oh, I think it was fine.
Yeah.
But I think where I hard lose the game is at Dragon, because I wasn't sure what to do, because I was low HP, I had a lot of gold, and
when?
I think we'll like in some minutes.
Yes, like right now I think it is. So here you can also consider recalling because the wave is coming into you, right?
Oh, that's true. Oh.
But why don't we recall here?
Good question. I think it was a mistake.
No, it's not. So if you're thinking that, hey, I need 950 gold for non-quiver, you're gonna have 500 less. So if you push, you can get also cloak. This is really worth it. This is really worth it. In general, if you can push it, push it so I can get a better money base. Yes, if you already have enough items and let's say you're not gonna get anything significant if you push, you can consider not staying. But in general, I recommend you to always push the lane if you can before recalling, because you get good money, and you get.
I didn't even think about like getting the cloak.
This is why I wanted to go for it.
I just like, oh nice, I can buy another cloak.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was considering going boots and dagger, but I decided to go for
much better to go for the cloak, 100%. Much better. Cloak is scaling with your E. You can also get some crits when you all in. It's just some attack speed and some movement speed is completely useless compared to the cloak, I think. Then you push.
I think here I saw Zac, that's why I pushed, and I think I pinged like, let's dive this fucking Zeri. But
they start Drake, right?
So they started Drake. So I just wanted to like take another plate so I can get my my pickaxe. I'm not sure like should I just I mean, I had the gold, I had the reset, I could just take it, and if they do Drake, I think like in the past coaching session you said just hover and like base nearby and look what they are doing, and if enemies are coming, just I cancel the base
Yes, you can also consider canceling the base. Okay, so let's see. So now you're taking the plate. Then right here, your camera should be right on the Drake. So the camera is already bad. Then you see that you're
Okay.
looking for like a 0.2 seconds. You see how fast it is. There is no way you're gonna decide this fast. How much damage is how much damage does the Drake do? Is Silas full HP? What kind of Drake is it? Because if it's another Drake, it can have more HP. Did you know this? The Infernal has only 5k, I think.
True. Okay.
Like it's so important to look their hover. Do they really need you? And then as you're hovering, you're moving there. And if you see that the Drake is like 1k HP and it's already gone, then yes, you can recall. But if you have enough HP and enough mana, you can consider staying.
Okay.
The problem is if you stay and you have this HP because you're gonna follow, help them, die, and it's 10 times worse. That's the problem. But if you have enough HP and mana, you can consider staying. The concept is look for longer. Second of all, hover for a little bit, and if they really don't need you, it's always better to recall.
Okay.
So this is our mistake.
Would you also like obviously. Would you also consider like looking at the map state and like for example, Syndra pinged miss on mid, and Zoe should also be like back on the map.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of obvious like that they are trying to do something at Drake, no?
Yes, but the Drake is.
So isn't like staying here, like hovering for your team, instead of recalling? Is that
since they started it and it doesn't look like one-sidedly huge garbage call. Like if you're looking and your teammates are 1 HP or like it's 1v5 or 2v5, you don't go. But now if you're looking right there and you don't see anyone, you see like it's doable and it's even like good doable, I would hover. Because this is not actually like you say, because right now you're pushing, we have prior bot lane and Silas already started it. Alistar is already there, so we have a slight advantage here with the Drake tempo. The problem is that we use the W, we didn't have good camera control, and now when we're here, we don't have W.
That's true.
So this is why we actually do this.
Yeah, I also died because of this.
Same thing. This is huge. So you handicap yourself level 1 because of the leash. You continue handicapping yourself because of this approach. So here you should also queue. Like I don't know why you didn't queue.
I don't know.
Do you think if I help you a little bit with decision making in the game, would it be better to continuing doing muted approach? Because I'm thinking maybe I can help you a little bit with these decisions in the game.
Sure, why not?
Okay, so
and now like there is kind of it. I think this was the game breaking part that like lost us the game. Like now they are just like snowballing, try not to make mistakes and just take the win home.
Like here also, like they just recalled. For what are you playing right now? Let's see. So what is the thing that you're playing right now for?
Yeah, I mean, Wave is on the tower, so I just try to, I think, craft the wave. And then the next one, I hard pushed. I know.
Yes, but why?
Good question.
So for what are you playing right now? For Drake, for roaming, for items, for...
Maybe I mean, Zeri should be still on the... Well, she shoved. Maybe I should have just like hard pushed and go for plate, maybe.
Okay, let's look at the fight again. So,
but I know that I didn't went for the plate.
Okay, so you go. Zeri is low. Zeri just recalled right now. Zoe stays a bit more. Zoe goes back. Okay, so right now Zoe started the recall. So Zeri is coming in the lane. Okay, here. What should we play for?
What should we play for?
Because you don't know where is the jungle, and Zeri already like eat over this thingy, and she's coming in the lane. So push. If you know you can get played safely, you should always do it. But in this case, it's not really safe. So what are the items or things that we should play for?
Maybe I should just like push the wave, get Grump, and then reset for Kraken.
Yeah, but Grump is 4k HP. So it will take a while until you get a Grump. 20
Yeah,
seconds.
here I wasn't sure what to do because we couldn't do like Drake either, and I
So
think it
you
was
wanna be clear about what you wanna buy here. You're 170 gold up of the Kraken Slayer. You definitely wanna play for the Kraken Slayer, but you
Yeah.
can't just push this wave and get Kraken Slayer because this wave is just 100 gold. So you should slow push this wave, crash next wave, recall.
Okay.
Yes,
see.
this ROM should never exist. And here when I saw this, I said you will 100% lose this game because you did the leash thing. It kind of handicapped you. Then you did the Drake thing. We didn't look there. Again, the Drake thing, it handicapped you.
Yeah.
This is like break point. Like this is the third mistake.
Yeah.
So here this should never happen. Because now you're going to bot lane, but you have, like, look at this. You
Yeah,
have Kraken in base, you're getting chunked. You have to stay because Zeri is on bot lane. Yeah, but this should never be here in the first place.
Okay.
We should just play for the Kraken.
Yeah, so it was basically yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like just push the wave and try to do something on the map. But I think it was
yeah, it's good, but if you're 100 gold away of the Kraken Slayer, I mean, why should we greed for a decision like that when you have free item in base?
Yeah, true.
Okay, and also itemization this game. What's the alternative of items on Tristana?
So I always go Kraken and
Infinity Edge?
Infinity Edge, yeah.
Oh, really? So
Yeah,
that build is only good if they are squishies and if you're ahead. But if they have tanks, even if they have one tank, Navori build is... Did you try Navori?
Yeah, I did, but I
think is...
I don't know.
So if you don't like it, they still have a tank, so you can't go Infinity Edge, so you should go PD Infinity Edge.
PD Infinity Edge.
But you really should go PD, because if you don't go PD, how are you gonna kill the Zac?
Okay.
And even the like Akshan, when you 1v1 him, you saw that there is absolutely no way you're gonna 1v1 him.
Okay, so I just like only if I'm ahead and if they have a lot of squishies.
Only if you're ahead, but usually if they have a front line and you can hit, I think Navori is very good because you can spam Qs and E's very much. But if you don't like it, Phantom Dancer is just normal. Because look at your damage right now. Like your damage is significantly lower. So Infinity Edge is not gonna help you with anything against that guy.
Yeah, I'm so behind that I can't like 1v1 anyone in this game.
And here you said, should I have gone for that decision to roam? Well, first of all, when you're thinking about roaming there, you really have to hover for longer. For example, right now, this is one speed, so it's not like 2x. So you're looking really fast on the lanes. Look at this. You're looking. Keep hovering for 3 seconds. Keep hovering. This is good. Keep hovering. You're moving too fast to camera. You're moving spacebar. You have to move. Look. 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. See the HPs, see the waves, and then spacebar. Because you look for too short period, so then you didn't know what to do. Here, going bot lane is fine. This is a good decision making. This is good. You push. And then you're moving towards top lane. Should I fight? Should I not? Should I stay with them? Well, keep looking. Don't look at yourself. Look at the fight. You just keep looking. Now you didn't even look at the fight and you decided to go back to bot. If the fight is right here and if the wave is right here, you can always consider fighting right here if the fight is reliable. Of course, if the fight was right here and the bot lane wave is here, it's very easy to decide that you want to go for the wave. So you don't need to cover the fight too much. You don't need to look on top lane. But since the fight is super close to you and you can consider moving there since it can give you some kills, you should hover for minimum 3 seconds. So the thing is, decision making wasn't good in this game, but it wasn't good because of the camera control.
Okay.
Like you should see Zac. Is Zac using his passive? Is he going in? Does he have his Z? Did Alistar go in? Is Zeri there? All of those things you can't see necessarily from minimap. Because you see how fast you looked and you decided but you didn't even look. So it's big. Okay, so let's go into the next game and let's improve this thing. So
but like I just have like a question for this.
Of course, Ento. Please. Please.
If I cannot 1v1, I mean I was in side lane and Akshan was there too, and there was no world in which I can 1v1 him. So, but like the call to like to look top or mid is like the correct one instead of like only like
So
perma
the action is not the problem. You're going bot because of the wave. If you go bot,
Yeah,
it's only because of the wave. It's not about action.
Yeah.
But the concept is that if it's a fight that is close to you and a wave that is close to you, you need to hover for longer to see if you're able to fight. Because if you're able to fight and you can get a kill, I would choose the kill. I would choose the kills because it's a big fight. You have Kraken Slayer. You are decent enough to consider fighting. But you have to hover for longer so you can be able to decide between farm, between... I think the decision was good here because it was kind of far for what you saw in the fight. But the thing is, you're not looking for long enough. So next game, you're going to have the same fight, but better for you. You're not going to look. You're going to go bot when you could get triple on top.
Yeah, okay.
So this is why it's very important to hover.
Okay. And like for the leash thing, I mean I didn't like attacked as long as Alistar.
Yes.
So would you say it's always better like if the support is still like leashing and you already stopped to wait for the support so you can enter the
no. If you
time?
go a bit earlier, it's fine. But the way you went, like it was like you were a lot earlier there. So it's okay if you're like slightly faster than him, but look at him right now. Like now you left. So if he's leaving now, it's not that bad. But he's leaving right now. He left. Yeah, but look at the distance. Like if he's gonna stay for 4 auto attacks, I think he's gonna have a delay of maybe 2 seconds, maximum 3 seconds. But here is like 6-7 seconds, so it's really bad.
Okay. And would you also consider then like going the safe route, or do you think
You can also do that, but I don't think against Zeri Zoe you should do it. Plus, enemy jungle will drive like he will be drove crazy if I'm Zoe and I don't leash you.
Okay.
Like he's gonna completely lose his mind. So I would assume that they are starting bot lane usually. Plus Zeri Zoe, even if they are in the brush, I mean Sylas can move instantly towards bot lane. So the concept is that don't stay too much for the leash. Don't try to think about your support. Just try to stay in terms of your time efficiency, 4 seconds or 4 auto attacks, and that's all. If the Alistar is gonna get in the lane, it's fine. If not, it's fine. Then, but you don't wanna like now. You can't get in the lane phase because you didn't. You played it like this. You also didn't help your jungle. So what was the purpose of this play? So you basically want to find the balance between, hey, I'm gonna help the jungle, but I'm not gonna fucking lose my lane because I want to help my jungle. So this is why 4 auto attacks is usually what I recommend.
Okay. Would you also consider like in this case, I mean they had a Xylus, and the Xylus is known for like early ganking. Wouldn't it be beneficial also for you or for the mid laner to like do like 6-7 auto attacks so he can clear faster so he can gank faster?
So you as a mid laner, you said?
No, like in general, like depending on where for example the Xylus or the Echo, I don't know, wants to gank, like mid or bot.
So you want to stay more basically because of that? That's what you're saying, or?
Yeah, like stay longer, hit instead of 4 hits, it's like 6 or 7 times.
Yes.
So it can.
The thing is, if you do that, you will lose a little bit of your lane, which is fine if you have a challenger jungler and you. But the thing is, what rank are we right now? So this is why I don't recommend to do this, because Sylas will not know how to abuse this slight advantage. Maybe Grandmaster can do it, Master, High Master or something. This is why rule of thumb is 4 auto attacks, because 4 auto attacks gives you enough leash for him to not die in the jungle, but also you're not gonna fucking lose the lane because you're gonna get zoned. So this is why I think as a rule of thumb 4 attack. You can also go for 5. Yes, for challenger it just depends on like you should basically do either 3 or 7 to 8 auto attacks in challenger depending on who is the jungle matchup, volatility and priorities. So for example, I don't know if I posted a video on just to show you. Besides, like this one, like I coached the master tier player that wanted to get challenger, and here is what I told him. So here, he did think about leashing his Ezreal right now. He's against Tristana Rakan, exactly Tristana, right? And I told him that he should just leash. I mean, he should just not leash because he's playing Ezreal Lux against Tristana Rakan. So if they have prio early on, it's super easy to play. But he said, hey, but I'm gonna help Evelyn to have a faster clear. Isn't that useful? Well, it's not that useful because, I mean, he's gonna have a fast clear anyways. So maybe if you have Lee Sin against Olaf, it can be good to leash. So you can leash Lee Sin. He's gonna get a faster loot. So he's gonna do something with it. And he told me, hey, but I'm gonna leash Evelyn. Yes, I lose a little bit because I can't chunk Tristana level 1. But Evelyn is gonna get invaded by Olaf. And he has a valid point. He's gonna get invaded, so I'm gonna leash my Evelyn so she has a faster clear. And I told him that how can Olaf invade when Talon against Fizz has prio, GP against Nasus has prio? They have no prio.
Oh, okay.
So you see how this is how complex you should be thinking about it. You should be thinking about your matchup first of all, then you should be thinking about jungle matchup, then you should be thinking about every matchup. But in lower than master tier, I don't recommend to do this. It's just overthinking, because 4 auto attacks and you're just gonna win most of your laning phase. Your jungle is not gonna flame you and you're good to go. But theoretically, challenger wise, this is how I teach people to do it.
Okay, and I have another question. Like the Zoe bubble, if I'm drowsy, can I cleanse that, or
Yes,
can
yes.
I only cleanse the sleep?
I don't know. What you can do right here, I actually don't know. I think you can't sleep. You can't cleanse the drowsy. What you should do right here. Let's see.
Like here,
Now,
cleanse.
oh yes, you can cleanse flash. You can cleanse flash. I mean, here you shouldn't really like stay on the left angle. You should just stay right here. But here you should cleanse flash right now. Cleanse flash right here.
Oh, okay.
Good escape. Or
Okay,
also, like, right here. Cleanse flash.
I didn't know that I can cleanse the
Yeah. Okay.
the drowsiness. Yeah. That's good to know.
Perfect. So we go in the next game. Do you have any more questions, Mento? Can you see the minimap? Yes, please. You can see the minimap? Sorry man.
Okay, like just to recap the Drake fight. Okay, I think like the main thing I messed up there was that I W'd beforehand.
Yes.
And so I didn't have W to like spot my the mates. Shouldn't I like take another like reset point maybe? Because I think I reset rather far away from them. Maybe just like go next to the dragon pit and recall there. And if I
the mistake is that you didn't look at the fight to see if they need you, because there was a chance that they don't need you at all and you can recall in the middle of the lane. If you're looking there, you will be able to see, do I need to recall right here so I can be safer to them? Maybe they don't need me and I can recall right here, or they will need me and I will follow the Drake. So the biggest problem is that you're not looking to hover there, because if you're looking, you will know if 1, they might need help, in which case it's good to stay here, or 2, they don't need help, so we can stay in the middle of the lane and recall, we don't give a fuck, or 3, they need your damage now, fast.
Okay.
But you need to make the difference between they might need help, let me stay here, or they don't give a fuck about me, they don't need my help, I'm gonna recall right here, or I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm just gonna like hover, recall, and maybe I can cancel my recall. But looking is gonna give you the decision.
Okay.
That's basically it. And then, will you need to W or not? Well, I don't know. Look at the fight, and if you know that you don't need to stay there, yeah, you can W recall. You can W in a safe position recall. Or if you see that you're not sure and they might need help, don't W. Look at the fight. You can press B, but cancel recall if they need it.
Okay.
For those of you who are struggling winning and climbing in solo queue but are serious about getting better, I also do coaching for players that want to improve and get their gameplay to the next level. Coaching can't make you better if you just play normals and ARAMs and don't like playing ranked. or you don't care about improving, you just play for fun, or let's say you just play the game for like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours per week, and that's about it, coaching doesn't help you. Coaching can help you if you feel hard stuck, if you struggle carrying games, if you want to stop wasting time autopiloting and not learning anything, if you run into a circle for a long time, if you want to find out the mistakes that hold you back, or simply maybe you have problems with the wave management, maybe you feel lost throughout the mid game, maybe you struggle with the decision making, macro, and you just want to learn how to do it properly from a professional coach. Or let's say you have difficulties checking the enemy jungle and you die a lot to ganks. Or simply maybe you just want to learn how to carry 1 versus 9 so you can actually climb and stop really wasting time. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and book your own coaching now and start improving instantly. I'll see you in the session.